So now we're going to learn how to draw a different kind of projection. Projections are ways of taking three-dimensional structures and rendering them in 2 dimensions. So one of the ways we've done that is to show coming out and going back with the darkened bond and the dotted bond. Another way of doing this is called using Fischer projections. Right now I have R2-bromobutane, and what we're going to do is we're going to use what's called a Fischer projection to look at the carbon from that direction. So anything that is coming on the horizontal is coming out at you, and anything that is going top and bottom is going away from you. And we are going to take this and sort of squish it so it looks 90 degrees. Now, it's very useful to use this when we have more than one chiral carbon. Here I have a compound with 2 chiral carbons, and when we use the darkened and dotted way, what I call the 3D rendering projection, it gets sort of confusing when you have lots of different chiral carbons. Here, what we're going to be doing is looking down the carbon-carbon chain like this and spinning it so that every single carbon is coming out at you. The more carbons in the chain at our chiral, the more useful these Fischer projections are. I have here something that might be like glucose, which has 6 carbons and a aldehyde at top with different chiral carbons, 4 different chiral carbons all through it. When you draw glucose in a chain, what you do is you go through and have every single carbon coming out at you, and it's really much easier to see the absolute configuration of the molecule using Fischer projections, especially when you have lots of chiral carbons in a chain.